Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about some people. All right, y'all. Um, let's get into this mess. So, hey, this is according to the Shade Room. Russell Wilson trends after he seemingly mentioned in Future and Quavo's new song. So the lyrics go. Big dog status, Bill Hopper. I ball in his mail for my brothers. Um, I got, I got it out the field. Fuck Russell. Go and ask Laurie, girl. So basically, he mentioned Russell and Laurie Harvey. Can I say something? This is what I put in the comments. Future is 40 years old, still talking about Laurie, a 20 something year old, and beefing with Russell for taking care of his son. I know you been lying. I can't make this up. What's his name? Navadius? Girl. What why you got an issue with Russell? Girl, first of all, you shouldn't even be mentioning Russell and his son. You shouldn't even be mentioning Russell and being mad that he's taking care of his son. Why are you mad because that man taking care of his son? Girl, I don't understand. I don't understand it. At this point, it's giving crazy. It's giving psychotic. Um, it's giving. It's just giving a mess. I really have no words. And somebody hit me up in the comment section. I blocked them because at this point in my life, let me tell you something. If you hit me up, it was some black man. If you hit me up and I can't respond to you, then I'm blocking you. Period. Because at least for me, I can say whatever I need to say or whatever I want to say from a public account, and anybody can respond. But don't hit me up, especially if you some grown man and you want to pop off at the lip or say something slick, and then when it's time for me to respond to what you had to say, I can't even ask you back. Anyways, somebody said something. He said something about um what him what Laurie what Future being 40 got to do with Laurie being 20 something. Girl, I said, ooh girl, tell me you a mess without telling me you a mess, girl. So out of everything I wrote, the only thing you want to concentrate on is not him taking care of his biological son, but Future being 40 something and Laurie being 20 something. And what's the problem? You don't. Girl, what's the problem? What's the problem is Future is 39. That's what he is. Future is 39. So he's not technically the big 40 yet. But girl, 39, 40, it's the same thing. Okay? His feelings are still hurt over Laurie Harvey. Laurie Harvey was what, 23 at the time when she was dating Future? Which Future was what? Would that will make Future at the time with 36? And you still talking about this girl 3, 4 years down the line, however old you were? And girl, quiet as it's kept, y'all probably only smashed a few times, dated for a few months, and girl, she still got you butt hurt. You mad because Russell is taking care of your biological son? And it's F Russell? If anything, you need to be praising Russell. If anything, you really quiet as it's kept, you shouldn't have nothing to say. See, what this is what y'all be thinking. Y'all be thinking that for the most part it might be true. Y'all be thinking that once I have kids by this woman, She's going to beg to be with me. She's going to want to get back with me. She's going to struggle. She's going to have a hard time. And that is far from Ciara's story. Ciara girl put her big girl panties on and went and found her child a stepdaddy. Okay? And a good one at that, Savannah. Because the girl's been trying to find some dirt on Russell, and they can't. Go we look up, honey. Russell is taking care of people's kids and making the kids his own. Girl, we look up. Him and Russell be at the, him and Ciara be at the church house praising God. Girl, okay? Girl. And you down to girl, and you down to the studio making some beats. Girl, you down to the studio making a diss record, girl, about Russell because you mad because girl he stepped in and did something that your sorry ass couldn't do. I think it's a mess. I think it's time for Future to let it go. I'm hungry. But yeah, I think it's time for you to let it go. It's been time for you to let it go. I think you should just let it go. The truth of the matter is, Future, the son probably doesn't even look at you like a father. He only calls you daddy out of obligation. I can almost bet my last $2. I can bet my last $2 that little Future probably looks at Russell more as a father than he does Future. And the only reason why he probably calls Future father, a daddy, a dad, is just because girl he knows that's his biological father. But once he gets older, and he's getting older, and he really starts to realize who was there for him and who wasn't, honey, that's going to all change. Once he really starts to kind of have a mind of his own and can speak freely, I wouldn't be surprised if he started calling you Nevadius, whatever your name is, and calling Russell Pop if he already ain't. And let Laurie Harvey go, girl. All right, y'all. So listen to this. Okay, so this is according to the neighborhood talk. Y'all agree? TikToker explains why black women shouldn't like love and basketball. We watched him choose everything but Monica. So let's listen to what she had to say. Hold up. Ooh. Okay, hold up. Where's that?
I say it is particularly concerning when women, especially black women, say that Love and Basketball is their favorite movie. Baby, come here, because I want to pour into you. I want to pour into you because that to me that tells me something about you. You be letting these men dog you because these men gonna dog anybody, but they especially gonna dog you because what do you like about watching Sanaa Lathan get dogged out for 2 entire hours over the span of 2 decades? First things first, you obviously cannot trust no man named Quincy. Name me a Quincy that was a good example. You ain't. Secondly, she said, let me play you for your heart. He was injured. He threw that goddamn brace off and dunked in her face, broke her ankle, said, you're not my bitch. Leave me alone. For 2 hours over the span of 2 decades, we watch him choose every single thing but motherfucking Monica, all for her to put him up at the end and make him a house husband after he done dogged her for 20 years? Baby, what you like about that? What do you like about watching that? Yeah, come here, girl. You need some sisterhood. You know good.
Let me say something. I think that for a lot of us, love and marriage, girl, love and basketball was one of our favorite movies. Girl, one of my favorite parts of the whole movie is when Monica said that Gabrielle Union's character was sending her coochie through the mail. Because like anytime y'all heard me say, girl, she's sending her coochie through the mail, girl, that's where I got that from. Because she sends the coochie through the mail. Ugh, she's sending her coochie through the mail. Love and Basketball, I think, is one of those iconic black movies. However, I did realize I'll say probably like 4 or 5 years ago, It's been a minute. I said, girl, Love and Basketball is low key a mess. And I never realized that before. When you really think about it, Quincy really did dog out Monica. And it was really another struggle, love, black story. Sorry, it was. Girl, when you break it down, he dogged the girl out. Girl, she gave him her virginity, I think in her bedroom, at her house, in her mama and daddy's house, girl, right? Just for him to turn around, get upset at her because he found out that his daddy was an ain't shit nigga, right? And expected her to lose everything that she had worked for at that university, right? She had to go home and go to sleep or something, curfew. I ain't seen the movie in a long time, so I'm trying to remember. Correct me if I'm wrong though. I know some of y'all will. Got mad at her because he found out that his daddy was an ain't shit nigga, and Miss Thing had to go home because she had curfew at the university. Girl got into another relationship, girl, right? And then in the end, honey, he come play basketball no more, and so she took care of him. Yeah, that's pretty much the story, girl. Is that not the story? Then he hurt himself to the point where he couldn't play basketball no more, and then she finally got drafted to the WNBA, and girl, he became a house husband, and she took care of the family. Girl, he really dogged that girl out the entire time they were together. He was selfish. He only thought about himself. He thought that she was to drop. He thought that she was supposed to drop everything just because he found out that his daddy wasn't about shit. Love and Basketball really is a horrible ass movie when you think about it. Sorry, it really is. Anyways, child. What else? Let's see. Let me see what I got in my folder. Um. Oh, check that phone. So it says that studies show. Oh, hold up. I want to go. I want to read this one. No, I guess I read that one, girl. It don't matter. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Neighbors, some of y'all might be sliding down the wall if you go through your partner's phone. According to a new study, many dating app users are already in relationships. Shocker. Um, some people feel deceived with the use of dating apps because each time you have a new platform, people think that they might really find someone. Um, analyst Vera Cruz said, data analyst Vera Cruz said, and then people go from platform to platform, but each time um, they are, but each time they are there, they are not satisfied. It is true a big percent of successful relationships start online due to the introduction of social media. However, they say how you get them is how you lose them, right? Maybe. Studies have shown that many users of the apps aren't actually looking for dates, but more so um, validation or passing time. The platforms have become similar sources of entertainment and social connection while providing users with the confidence boost that comes with collecting likes and matches. Girl, I mean, I don't know how it is on the straight apps, but I can tell you how it is on Grinder. Girl, I can tell you how it is on Jacked. Adam for Adam was the very first one that I was introduced to. It was Adam for Adam, and then I found out about Jacked, and then I found out about Grinder and Scruff. To me, Scruff more like white people. Grinder is kind of like a mixture. Jack to me is more the black gay app, and then Adam for Adam is pretty much kind of like everybody in my opinion. Um, Girl, it's kind of like what you make a girl. We know we use the apps for hookups. Now some of the girls will tell you they found their true love. Girl, they said they found some of the girls will tell you they found their true love on Jacked or Grinder. Shout out to y'all. But girl, we all know what the girls getting on Grinder and Jack doing. Girl. You're trying to look for a little quick hookup, right? If you can find one. If you can't, then girl, it is what it is. Girl, girl, you dust yourself off and you try again the next day. Girl. The girls is in relationship. The boys are in relationships. Girl, it ain't no different from the straights. And we know for a fact the straights be in relationships. I know somebody. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Be careful out there on them apps, honey. You might be sleeping with somebody's man. Girl, some of y'all hoes don't care. But for the ones who do, girl, be careful, girl. Girl. Because the girls and the boys, they knocking hoes out over their men. Girl, even as trifling as we know these niggas are, honey, they don't care. They will beat your ass over a no good man. Because what they say, having a piece of man is better than having no man. And they refuse to let that piece of man go. They're not gonna let the devil come into their house and girl shake the foundation. Even though, girl, the devil is the one who they fighting over. Okay? That's the part that they be leaving out. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.